Cancer loves acid. Cancer also loves no oxygen. The other thing cancer loves is sugar. So knowing those things, it makes a lot of sense to alkalize the tissues.
This is Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a world-renowned health expert who has changed the life of millions with her teachings. Today, she will expose to us the 5 alkaline foods that starve cancer cells.
How do you starve the cancer? And so when people come to us wanting help to conquer cancer, you see what we do? We suggest a diet that's highly alkalizing. We suggest ways to oxygenate the body, and we also greatly eliminate the glucose, the sugars going into the body.
At the end of this video, she will expose 2 health advice she confirms will greatly increase your chances of living a cancer-free life. Before we go into the alkaline foods that heal cancer, let's understand what alkaline means in 30 seconds. The body works hard to maintain a balance between the acid and alkaline levels in the blood. This balance is called a pH level. Many factors, including food we eat, affects the acid or alkaline levels of our blood. To starve cancer cells and prevent cancer, Dr. Barbara advises we use our diet to increase the alkaline level of our blood, as cancer cells hates an alkaline environment. Now let's return to the 5 alkaline foods that starve cancer cells.
What foods have an acid effect and what foods have an alkaline effect? And this will enable you to ensure that you're having a more alkaline diet.
The first food is lemon.
The first alkaline food I'm putting up here is the humble lemon, and you might say, no, the lemon's acid. It is. And it's acid where it should be. There's only one part in the body that should be acid. You know where that is? Stomach. It must be acid, because if you don't have an acid stomach, you can't break your proteins down. No, the lemon is acid where it should be. That's why you'll find that most of our salad dressings have lemon in them. But when it is broken down in the gut and the minerals are dispersed and absorbed into the blood and thus to the tissues, it has an alkaline effect, because the lemon is high in the alkaline minerals, which is sodium and potassium, calcium, magnesium and iron. These are the alkaline minerals, and the lemon is high in the alkaline minerals. Don't you love the lemon? Every home should have a lemon tree, and if you're in a unit, you can have a lemon tree in a pot on your veranda.
The lemon is a tasty fruit which, when broken down in the gut, releases alkaline-forming minerals. These minerals help to increase the alkaline levels of the blood. Lemon can be eaten in its raw form as a tasty fruit or added to salad dressing. It can also be eaten in form of lemon juice or sprayed on tuna to add some flavor. Whichever way you choose to consume the lemon, Dr. Barbara advises you try to take 1 lemon fruit per day. The second food is dark green leafy vegetables.
Dark green leafy vegetables are also alkaline forming. Dark green leafy vegetables we should be eating every day. That's your kale, that's your parsley, that's your, what you call them, collard greens, spinach and silver beet, kale. We should be eating something from the dark green family of vegetables every single day. And if you don't, you really should have a dose of green barley or super greens.
The dark green leafy vegetables are vegetables that come in form of leaves. They don't include fruits. Good examples are kale, parsley, spinach. These vegetables are proven to have an alkaline effect on the body. They can be enjoyed as a salad or individually in their raw or steamed form. Dr. Barbara advises we include these vegetables into our meals every day. The third food is vegetables.
Also vegetables. Vegetables have an alkaline effect, but there is a question mark with vegetables. I'm putting a question mark here because for some people these have an alkaline effect and sometimes an acid effect. It's the tomato and bell pepper, or in Australia we call that capsicum. Also eggplant, and some countries call this aubergine. And last is the potato. Now this is not the sweet potato. The sweet potato is actually not a potato. The sweet potato is a yam. I'm referring to the English potato or the Irish potato. This is the nightshade group of vegetables, and for some people they have an acid effect, and for some people they have an alkaline effect.
It is important to know what effect these vegetables have on your body by listening to the response these foods give when you eat them. Do they cause you any form of reactions or discomfort? Listening closely to your body's reaction can help you understand which food is best for you.
That's why the fine-tuning is yours. No man on the planet can tell you the fine-tuning, only your body can.
Just a friendly reminder, kindly like this video and subscribe to support this channel. Also, don't forget to watch the 2 cancer healing tips from Dr. Barbara coming at the last part of this video. The 4th food is legumes.
Lima beans and lentils and soy are the 3 alkaline forming legumes.
Legumes are foods categorized under the bean family. The alkaline-forming legumes Dr. Barbara recommends are lima beans, lentils, soybeans, and Irish potatoes. Lima beans can be enjoyed when added to a soup or roasted to bring out its nourishing flavor, while soybeans can be enjoyed in cooked form or made into soybean milk. Lentils can be enjoyed as a cooked meal or added to salad to bring out its tasty flavor. Irish potatoes can be enjoyed boiled or made into a porridge. It can also be added as part of a salad. Whichever way you choose to eat these legumes, they will make a satisfying and cancer-starving addition to your diet. The 5th food is grains.
For your grains, the millet is alkaline. Quinoa, these are alkaline grains, but they're also gluten-free grains, so that's made them very popular. Amaranth. Amaranth is a grain that's not very well known. I think the Aztecs, traditionally they've eaten the quinoa and the amaranth. It's a very tiny grain, and when you cook it, it goes like a lump of glue.
Grains like millet, quinoa, and amaranth are popular grains that increase the alkaline level of the blood and starve cancer calls. These grains can be enjoyed in cooked form. Millet can be boiled and enjoyed with a stew. It can also be added to a salad or be made into a porridge. Quinoa can also be prepared as part of a salad or enjoyed as porridge. Adding the refreshing taste of these grains to your meals is a good way to keep yourself healthy while fighting any growing cancer cells. The 6th food is nuts.
The 2 nuts are your almond and Brazil, and all your seeds have an alkaline effect.
Nuts like almonds and Brazil are common nuts that increase the alkaline level of the blood. Almonds can be enjoyed in its raw form or enjoyed as almond milk. Brazil nuts also make a tasty addition to your diet. 2 cancer healing tips from Dr. Barbara. Number 1 is sunshine.
So if someone has cancer, the first thing you do is put them in the sunshine. No matter where the cancer is, put it in the sunshine. The sunshine purifies. The sunshine penetrates deep into the body. Skin cancer only has arisen since people started to eat devitalized food and they stopped spending time in the sun. Did everyone hear that? They stopped spending time in the sun. In fact, vitamin D deficiency is a big contributing factor to skin cancer.
Studies have shown that increasing the sunlight exposure can reduce the risk of developing colorectal, breast, and prostate cancer by 30% to 50%. This is because of the vitamin D gotten from sunlight. When sunlight hits the skin, it increases the production of vitamin D in the body. Vitamin D is essential for carrying out various bodily functions. But be careful so as not to expose yourself to too much sun to prevent sunburns, which can lead to other serious skin diseases and conditions. Dr. Barbara believes that skin cancer occurs majorly as a result of reduced sun exposure.
Skin cancer is not because of the sun. Skin cancer is often because of lack of sun, so lack of vitamin D.
This is because lack of sun exposure puts you at risk of vitamin D deficiency, which increases the risk of developing skin cancer. Number 2 is no fruit for 6 weeks.
How do you starve the cancer? What we advocate, and we have seen some excellent results with this, is no fruit for 6 weeks. And then someone might say, but Barbara, fruit is good. God made fruit good. He certainly did. There is no doubt about that. But if someone has a serious health condition, they may need to stop that fruit for a period of time. Can you see why? Because cancer consumes 15 times the glucose of any other cell. When you deprive cancer cells of glucose, they self-destruct.
Many fruits have been proven to have a high level of glucose contained in them, and as Dr. Barbara said in her teachings, cancer loves glucose. Eating fruits can increase the body's sugar level, thereby feeding the cancer cells and causing the increase in size and number of these cancer cells. As Dr. Barbara puts it, cancer cells self-destruct in absence of glucose. Therefore, stopping the consumption of fruits for a period of time will reduce the amount of glucose available to the cancer cells there by reducing their ability to grow and multiply. Kindly leave a comment if you enjoyed this video.